Hello and welcome to another video. We're going to be doing a video on the Vanguard VEO 2 Pro 203 APV, and it's very long-winded as a name for the product, but we're going to show you a little demonstration of what it can do. So as you can see, I got the tripod set up with a 600D Canon camera on there as well. This has got a 3-pan axis and it's weighting in a pendant form anyway. So as you can see, we've got two handles, and this button here, if you press it, makes it go shorter. Press it again, makes it longer, depending on what your needs are. And the same for vice versa. Press the button, unlock it. And this is locked now. Press it again and it's unlocked. So that's the good thing about it. This is going to be good for video and photography users. Not really big cameras, but big enough for DSLRs and DSLRs for photography, or even mirrorless cameras, because they're obviously a lot more smaller. And this is not too heavy as well. We've got a spirit level at the top here, and then we've got a spirit level at the bottom here. So the spirit level will obviously measure make sure that it's in the center of the ground. And then the top one will obviously do that for the top of the camera to make sure everything's sturdy. In case you're doing landscape photography or doing video, you want to make sure everything's straight. So now I've tightened this up. This is not going to go anywhere. Now if I undo that, then I've got freedom to move around 360 degrees without any problem. Then I'll just tighten it up and then it's tight. Now this lever here is to adjust and take the camera out off the plate. Now the plate is already connected to the camera itself, and it has like a little finger handle here, and I can just undo it, and it doesn't take long to obviously put in there. It's a very square universal plate, so I'm going to put it back on there, and it's a 1/4 inch thread. Just straighten it up a little bit, and it's got rubber padding so it will not scratch the bottom of your camera. And we've got a quick release, so underneath here, this is where it will stop your camera from falling off. So it's got a little bolt standing up there, then obviously the logo there. Then all I need to do is just position it here and then screw this down. It's got a rubber grip as well, so if you're outside in the cold, wet, whatever, then you're going to be able to make sure that you can tighten this and it's not going to fall off. So now with this tripod, we do have where you can put a bag or something heavy at the bottom here, and it just stops it from, like, obviously tipping over or toppling over. And you've got telescopic legs, and it's really nice and quick to obviously get this tripod to its real size. So also with this tripod, you have got an extended head as well. So if I unscrew that, I can obviously loosen that down. It's got a nice little suspension where it just doesn't feel like it's going to go clank and then really damage the tripod. And I can make it go back up. So I'll loosen this a little bit more. It's a little bit tight. And it's nice and tight, and it's nice and sturdy. So the tripod just reaches quite a nice considerable distance, so that's pretty decent. But we'll talk about the size and the weight afterwards. If I bring this tripod back down, we can make the tripod head go and tilt like this, and obviously tilt like that. And then if I screw this back on, we can make the tripod pan down, so it's really quite straight down, and also pan up, but it's not completely up. Unless, if I spin this around 90 degrees, what can we get here? So we've locked it in, and then this is pretty good because you can get some really awesome B-roll footage with video. That is pretty good, I like that. Then spin it back round and it clicks in and it's good. Now the base and the Vanguard logo is all there. It's got a measurement there from 360 degrees, so you can definitely see where you are. And obviously having the spirit level there is really good. Really lightweight and grippy arms as well on the telescopic legs. And it's just really simple and really quick to put away as a tripod. So I'm just going to adjust the legs up. And that is how the Vanguard tripods go up. Now the legs can go flatter down, so it's got like loads of different angles which I can go to. So that's stop there, press it in, that's another angle, press it in, and that's another angle. So we're fully out, and this is what all of the legs do themselves. So I might as well just give you a quick demonstration. That's pretty tight, to be honest with you. Oh, there we go. And that's how the legs are up. And then you can obviously pull the head up and then have it nicely situated to the floor. So if I put it back down, you hear the nice clicking sensation to say it's back to, or reverted back to where it should be in its right position. And underneath, you've got these feet. So if I can actually pull this off, really quite tight, really robust. And they include spikes. So they even include the Allen key as well. So I can just screw these in. And normally these spikes are about 30, 40 pounds, and they've included this in the package without no problems. So where's that hole gone? When I want to undo it, just put the Allen key in like that, and then just undo it like so. And then put the rubber feet back on. And to make sure that it's nice and level to the ground, all we need to do is make sure when we get the feet back on, and then we're spreading the actual legs out, we want to make sure that the legs are positioned in a way where it's really nice and flat to the ground. Also comes with this in the box is a bag as well, and then you can obviously just put the tripod in, it keeps it nice and waterproof, then you can walk with it, and then you've got a bag that says Vanguard on it, nice for your tripod. Talking about the weight of the tripod, it weighs 1.5 kilos, and the price is $129.99, and it's got a 2-year warranty, and you can have it extended up to 10 years. Would I recommend this tripod? I would recommend this tripod to a beginner to an experienced photographer. And the reason is that it's got so much functionality to it, it's acceptable. It's like if I want to use it for a little bit of video, I can use it for a video. Now, if I'm using it for a professional video, I would use it and say that I recommend it for a beginner, because technically for a professional videographer, you're talking about something a bit more stability. You can see that I've got a microphone on there, but it's only a very light microphone. I know cameras are getting smaller because it's a mirrorless camera. This one's a DSLR, so DSLRs are pretty good. It can hold some weight, it can hold like 3 kilograms, no problem. When it spikes in the mud, it's gonna be quite good. But I just don't think it's there. I prefer the other Vanguard tripod where it's got a longer handle, so you can get that lovely flow for panning up and down and left and right and coming up with creative motions. So $129.99, yes, the price is not too expensive. You get a bag, you get spikes, you get the tripod. It's very light, it's aluminium, and it's got telescopic legs. It does go to a nice fair height as well, not too tall. That means it's got more stability, it can hold up. Well, this tripod's 1.5 kilos and it can have a payload of 3 kilos from the central console right here as well. It's a pretty good tripod, to be honest with you. And Vanguard World are a known brand for photography and a little bit of video and stuff like that. But as I said, I prefer the other video tripod. It's got a longer handle and it's a bit more traditional. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share, like, and follow me on all social media platforms. And I'll see you next one. Thanks for watching. Roger and out. And don't forget the 10-year warranty if you want to extend it.